I've been listening to audience and I've been listening to our customers and our clients for a long time. And what I talk about what they're missing in finding information and finding real estate. How much money does a search cost? How fast can you get me a search? How much, how fast, how much, how fast, how much, how fast? And so I'm like, all right, what are they asking for? What's the real question? Is this deal a waste of my time? Is it going to have $100,000 in debt and only worth $80,000 or whatever? The challenge in that side of the marketplace, the challenge in the marketplace of active investors, a big challenge is the non-physical part of real estate, right? Not just the physical part. The physical part's a little bit more straightforward, it's a little bit easier. You can walk into a house or property, a building, and if it needs a roof, like it needs a roof, you know what it costs, right? I don't know how the depth of the electrical or the plumbing work that needs done or the HVAC work that needs done, but like the worst case scenario is we have to gut it all out and this is what it's gonna cost, right? Whatever. Like that's a little bit easier to get a grip on, and physical you can see it, touch it, feel it. The non-physical side of real estate, the legal and transaction work, judgments that may be, attached, liens, judgments, municipal liens, utility bills owed, whatever it is, are stacked heavy. There's a lot more dirt in terms of the non-physical side of things, right? What we find in the courthouse data, what we need in order to clear title so that this person can buy this property without any debt, own, and get what they say that they're going to get. A really interesting thing that I find out about that I see about real estate is that it's the most tangible and untangible thing at the same time, right? So what I mean by that is it's the most tangible. It's land, right? It's a piece of land. That's the most tangible thing in the world, but it's intangible. And that makes it's not portable, right? It's land, so it's super tangible, but it's also intangible because it's not portable, right? So I can't pick it up and take it with me. How do you know that you own it? How do you know that you're not inheriting debt or some other liability, not an asset? We think of buying real estate as buying an asset, and it is, but you could be buying a liability, and sometimes that liability could be harmful. It could be more than the value of the asset. That can happen too. So the fact that like there's all this hair on the non-physical side of real estate, it's messy. There's a huge gap missing from information that exists and is available to the information that people are looking to get to use to find property and to find opportunity and buy real estate. Half of the properties in Philadelphia, taking out for all the like $1 deed transactions and those sort of what they call arm's length transactions, those nominal kind of things. If you account for that, which I have, and like you throw that away, and you take what seems to be all legitimate transactions for real value, half of them are off market. They never appeared on the MLS. They never appeared in any even like widely, publicized commercial marketplaces like LoopNet or anything like that. They were like off market. Half of them. And this is going back, looking at year over year for the last 5 or 6 years we've looked at. So getting that information is what's valuable. And this is the kind of thing that drives that kind of data and the visuals of that, being able to take raw data and like see them visually in a way that that makes sense, that you can actually use it, is exciting to me. That's just the thing that's exciting to me. Is that all this information exists. It's not being used very well to turn it into visuals that people can use, and in a way that people can actually like really use that data to find their opportunity and to do something with it. What's amazing to me is every time I spend time on it every day, and I find new ideas every day. Investing in the stock market is the same thing as investing in any other asset, but you have to find, it's about finding ideas, right? So, you have to find, you're finding arbitrage, you're finding something that's undervalued, right? And that's where you find ideas. Like, hey, I think this company is worth more than people are valuing it. There's a gap, there's a difference in the public perception of the value versus like the real value of this company, either one way or another way. And like investors in the stock market just find ideas all the time. That's what it's all about, is finding ideas. Same thing in real estate, it's about finding ideas. Every day that I look at our map we built, I use it every day just like anybody else would use it, and I find new ideas in it every day.